Did you receive the questions? I don't think so. Yes?
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, no,
I
it's because I sent just
I
to.
don't know yet how to receive the questions.
There is a chat. I don't know
Oh,
how
I
to
found
explain
it.
to you. You are using your cell phone. I
I
don't
found
know.
it.
Okay, that's good. So Salon is trying to help you somehow. Maybe if you turn off the auto rotate in your smartphone, Anderson. So good tip. A lot of people coming. So guys, that's it. Let's talk about sarcasm today. Oh, more people coming. I will split you in small rooms to have a good conversation. And as I was saying, you don't need to answer all of the questions. You can create your own questions. You can make your own questions. So now I will split you. Let me. Oh my gosh, a lot of people coming. Just a sec, guys. Let me wait for people coming, and then I will split you all. Otherwise, there will be a lot of people in the main room. Yes, nice.
Thanks for the tip. It worked.
Oh, thank you, Solon. Yes, let me put. It will help me a lot. Let me put. Okay. Now I will split. You don't need to wait in this silence, you know. You can talk while I'm doing the things around here because it's really hard to deal with everything at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes, so
Yeah, I was saying in the chat that we have some people that just came here, you know, because of the topic that were missing.
yes.
The topic
Oh,
brought a lot of people,
yes.
good
Hopefully
stuff,
it
you
will be a
know.
good
They use a lot.
conversation. Yes. A lot of people coming. I'm still waiting for people coming because I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, I think we can enjoy this moment to, to tell people that next week we have the São Paulo Tech Week,
Yes. Please,
which is
Gustavo, you could.
yeah, guys. Next week we have the São Paulo Tech Week. EAPNG will host several events on this occasion, so it will be a different week with different TNTs and events. Everybody can check, but I really uh, I really think that everybody should participate because there will be great events on there.
Yes, that's it. Good. So I will delete one room. Last one. And so guys, I think I'm just checking on the chat. Someone asked to write the name of what? Of the okay, São Paulo
event.
Tech Week.
Yeah, thank you, Gustavo.
So thank you. So guys, as you know, first of all, present yourself in the small room and choose a leader to help you in the conversation. And then yeah, that's it. Have a good conversation. I'll bring you back 10 minutes before the end. And let's go. See you soon. Let me see. Oh gosh. Yes, I did it. I thought I forgot. I forgot to delete one room, but you're here, so things worked. Hello, guys. Let's talk about sarcasm. And
Johnny, long time no see you.
yes,
Hey, yo,
that's why.
yeah, Stephanie, how long? But I'm back.
Welcome back. So let's start
Yeah.
presenting ourselves.
Mhm.
I forgot to present myself in the main room to everybody. I always do this. I don't know.
But it's a lot of things to do now, you
Yes,
know? I
yes.
always forgot to. And you didn't change your name. I forgot
Oh,
to. I
yes,
always let like Felipe Soares now, you know? And
yes,
so when I realize that I am not Felipe, so I changed mine.
yes. So, guys, I'm sleepy, I'm kind of lost here, but everything is gonna be okay. Let's have fun. I'm Paula, as you know, and I'm from Vitória da Conquista. And as I said before, I always try to bring some topics related to my day-to-day life. So sarcasm is something really present in my days, especially with my fiance, because we have some fights because of that. So that's why I decided to bring up this topic today. And that's it. Well, could you present yourself? I don't think
Yeah.
so.
I can start.
Okay,
I'm
Kevin.
Thiago. I am 30 years old. I live in Jaguariúna, São Paulo, near to Campinas. I am working in a company. The company make extraction oil and gas from the pre-salt.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
And you, Johnny? Your mic is open, so get going.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Johnny. I'm 24. I'm Christian. I live in Osasco, São Paulo. I study electrical engineering at USP. And I'm internship in Focus Energia. My company works with electricity market. And that's it. It's a good topic, Paula. I search it, I Google it in before minutes I started, and it is a interesting topic. Thanks for bringing.
Oh, thank you. And you, Gustavo? What about you?
Hello, guys. Good evening. My name is Gustavo. I am 28 years old. I live in São Paulo, Cajamar. I love technology. I love languages, and I'm host here occasionally in TNT as well.
Spanish host, right?
Exactly.
Lara, what about you?
Hi everyone, good evening. So my name is Lara. I am from Governador Valadares, Minas Gerais. I'm 21 years old. I am a medical student. And that's it. I will keep my camera off for a minute because I am having dinner. So if I'm late, it's because of that.
No problem, Lara. Thank you. Well, are you there? Can you?
Yeah, I just have to. Oh my, is the pen. My camera because of my internet. But my name is Wellington. I am 26. I am from Salvador. Like Gustavo and Paula, I am a host here too at English meetings, and it's a nice topic. Have a long time that I haven't participated in other meetings, even mine, besides mine. So it's really good. I was googled here the difference of the first question because I have no idea.
Yes, it's something nice. So let's start with the questions. What is sarcasm? And are irony and sarcasm the same thing? Well, uh, you Googled it, so you should start answering this one. What did you?
Yeah, I was looking here, and what the article that I found out said is that sarcasm, you don't try like to. Oh, let me see. I have a word here. Uh, I have here. You try to embarrass the other person or insult. and irony you don't. Irony can be kind of joke, and sarcasm it's a joke, but you meant to do this to make the person embarrassed.
Nice.
Like I used to do this in meetings, at job meetings, when people are taking too long. But I will let this to the other.
Yes. And what about you, Gustavo? What do you understand by sarcasm?
That's an interesting topic. I didn't know there was a difference for me. I used to use the both words, simultaneously. I didn't know about that. And well, I like the topic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And what about you, Johnny?
So yeah, the how can I say irony? How can I
Irony.
pronounce
Yes. Irony.
irony? So irony and sarcasm is very similar things, but has different well explained. And that basically that's it. Sarcasm you has a intent to offend, not exactly offend the other person, but have a embarrassing, like he said. And irony just make a joke and not necessarily yeah, irony make you how can I say indireta, I don't know, and in the air, is not so explicit. So but yeah, the both these courses I use sometimes.
Nice. And you, Thiago?
I think it's sarcasm. It's a way the nasty remarks. It's possible to be people using sarcasm to form positive or negative, but it's common. A lot of people using sarcasm to make a joke. Sarcastic joke is common with sarcasm to make joke. Yeah, it's common. It's interesting. Answer a lot questions.
Yes. Lara, are you there? Could you answer this one?
Yes, I'm here. I didn't know too that that is a difference between irony and sarcasm. Sarcasm. I don't know how to say this word.
Sarcasm.
Sarcasm. Okay. uh, and yeah, for me it was the same thing, and it is like, oh, it's hard to explain. I never thought about this before. I don't know. I agree with all of you guys.
Nice. That's really nice. So I think that's pretty much what you've said before. So I think we can uh, go to the another question. How do you recognize sarcasm? Who wants to start answering this one? It's easy to recognize when someone is being sarcastic.
Even though I didn't know the difference between them, I think that I have experienced, a lot of situations in which that happens. Now I know it was sarcastic, sarcasm, But I think as Wellington and John said, the main characteristic I think to recognize is when you start when everybody on the place starts getting uncomfortable, with the situation or something like that. I think that could be something that can tell you, oh, it's being sarcastic. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, Gustavo. It's difficult to definitely what is exactly sarcasm and irony, but in the practice we know when the person is sarcasm with us or in the place. So it is good to when even whether we are try to definitely what it is exactly, we try to take some examples, you know. So, but yeah, sometimes we can recognize when the person for her voice, you know, for her behavior, for your the way of his speak, you can recognize when the person wants to intention. For message for it's more difficult to to get that, you know, only if, uh, uh, in live. I don't know how to explain that, but yeah, I feel Gustavo.
Yes, nice. The tone of the voice, things like that. Language, the body language. Sometimes it helps us to
Body
recognize
language. That's it.
sarcasm. Yes. What about you, Thiago? What do you think about it?
I think it's easy feeling when the other people recognize the way sarcasm when using words to inflict pain is common in some situation. Inflict cruel words and when possible menosprezar, tá? Below other people when using joke, sarcastic joke. I talk about it, and rebuke other people. It's possible feel on the other people produce, yeah, your on an eye and something talk or speech.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Lara?
Yeah, I think it's like the language of the body, like you said, the tone of voice, the express in the face, the person that is telling the sarcasm, and that's it.
Nice. Well,
So I guess it's depend on the person. Has some people that is really difficult to get it if the person are being sarcastic or not. I am the kind of person that I am sarcastic sometimes and I cannot recognize because I take what the person said really serious, you know. And when I say
uh-huh.
the stuff, I say serious too. I don't change my face things when I'm being sarcastic. I don't know if you guys here watch it, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but to me, a person that you will never know if they are being sarcastic or not is Raymond Holt. Is one of the main characters. If you have never watched it, watch just an episode and see him because he doesn't change his face no matter what he's saying, you know, if he's sarcastic, if he's true, if he's a joke or not. So I guess it's really hard to understand. But how it's like the other guy said, you know, the body language, the tone, the context.
Yeah, nice. Now we have here Virginia with us. Welcome, Virginia. Are you there? Virginia, are you there? I don't think so. Or
She
maybe
said
she's
yeah
muted.
on the chat.
Oh, yes. So today we're talking about sarcasm. So join us in conversation. And oh, okay, your microphone isn't good. So no problem, Virginia. If you want to say something, just chat, okay? And welcome. So who's the next? Who wants to answer this question? The second one. We're still in the second one.
I guess only you didn't answer.
Yes, I did because I just
Yeah.
you know, I
So
talked about
everybody
the
answered.
yes. the body language and the tone of the voice and something like that. Question number 3: Is sarcasm just an excuse to be mean? Why or why not? Uh, you all told some situations that it's something related to be mean, but is only that? Do you think is an excuse to be mean?
I guess no. I use this, like I was saying in the meetings when people are taking too long, and I am a person that speaks a lot, and
I know.
everybody he knows this, yeah. And so when the people are going to nowhere doing meeting, I just say something with ironic or sarcasm to people be shocked and stop, you know, and we go back to the point that matter. So it's not a way to just to be mean. You can use to another stuffs like this to bring people back to the earth, put the
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 feet
foot
on
on
the
the
ground.
ground,
Yeah.
you know.
Sometimes I think it's just to make joke, just to have fun. You don't need to be mean. You just want to have fun, to make a joke with someone. What do you think about it, Gustavo?
Well, I agree with you. I think you don't need to necessarily being evil to the person, being mean to the person. You can use it for other reasons. As Wellington said, it depends on the context. For example, if it's something is happening right about, he said someone is talking a lot, or someone is telling something that make other people uncomfortable, you can like tell something to stop that person, so I don't think you need to be mean.
Definitely. And what do you think, Johnny?
Yeah, I think it's not necessary you want to be mean, because in general, if you practice sarcasm or irony, it is who a person you have more intimacy, more you
Mhm.
know. So you don't use sarcasm with your boss, or not shouldn't. So
I don't think it's a good idea.
yeah. So, but yeah, in general, you use when you are comfortable to practice this recourse, and just I use with my grandma sometimes, when example, maybe it's not sarcasm, because you have sarcasm, irony, it, debauch. How can I say
The
debauch?
Bosch. I don't have
Uh,
no idea.
these three things is very similar but has some different. But sometimes when my grandma just passed and left the door open, oh, you're, how can I say, habo? You're already
No,
passed.
Teo. I don't know.
Yeah,
Teo.
but you know your tail already passing, because why you didn't close the door? So
Yes,
you see,
yes, that's a funny one.
yeah,
And
that's it.
yes, it reminds me. I always left the lights on, and my fiance used to say, "Oh, are you?" I don't know how to say this in English, but he asked
Partner.
me, "Yes, are you a partner from Coelba?"
Yeah,
Você é sócia da Coelba?
the same here.
So, yes, that's the kind of sarcasm I have to deal every day. Now we have Philippe here with us.
Yes, hello
Welcome, Philippe.
guys. Nice,
Uh,
nice to see everybody.
Today we're talking about sarcasm,
Yes,
and we have
well,
some questions here. I'm gonna send
mhm,
with the chat.
cheers.
Um, so we're in the questions number 3. Thiago, would you like to answer this one?
Yeah. Uh, Actually, sarcasm is often to be humorous, but it can quickly deteriorate into the disrespectful, because I think it's first way the sarcasm could be the first reason they start disrespectful, deteriorate a good relation in the job, in between friends. But I think sarcasm is a way, negative way, but is need have a very count when speak or speech on one way sarcasm, okay? Because I can to be interpreted the way mistake.
You can misunderstood the way people are saying. And what about you, Lara? What do you think about it?
I think is not being rude. Sometimes it's just the type of person, you know, the way that the person is, and sometimes it's not so good the way that the person talks. Like a person that I always remember when we talk about sarcasm and irony is a guy from a series, Dr. House. The Dr. House it is very sarcastic, and I think it's also because for us who like me who watched all the series, all the episodes and the seasons, I already know the way that they talk, that he talk, and so it's okay. But for a patient or for someone who does know, it's like, oh my god, don't do it. So yeah, I think depends. It's just a way to express, you know. It's more okay when you are with someone that you have you are close to. So yeah.
Nice. And what about you, Felipe? Is sarcasm just an excuse to be mean?
Wow, this is a nice question. I think the sarcasm as is just an excuse to be mean. Mm. Yes, I don't know because uh, what happens is that sometimes the sarcasm it's not well understood, and this can lead to misunderstandings. And I think that the person who is sarcastic, first of all, he needs to understand the person he is speaking with the person he's speaking to, right? I think it's because sometimes it sounds arrogant. It sounds too much because it looks like there is only one truth. There is only one this way of speaking. The guy normally, it sounds, if you know the person, it's okay. He has this, he's a close friend to you. But if you don't know this person, it sounds offensive
Yeah.
depending on the person. Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
point.
And it's interesting because it can happen cultural shock as well. And for
Yes.
example, in other language, this is not a sarcasm, but in Brazil, maybe it's a sarcasm. So you need to understand that. That's why the best way is not to tell jokes a lot because you don't know about the other country if these jokes are offensive or not.
Yes, I totally agree with you. So let's move to another question. How do you deal with someone who doesn't understand any sarcasm or joke? When you have to explain your joke or that you're being sarcastic. So how do you deal with this kind of person? Gustavo.
You know, actually, I will answer this question and the next one, you know, because I generally is the person that I don't understand, and I don't usually I don't usually tell many, you know, jokes like that. So people sometimes they explain to me, "Oh, I'm being sarcastic." Okay, really? You know.
Good to
But
know.
yeah. But when I do actually tell a joke, I you have to explain, right? You have to explain.
Nice. And what about you, Thiago? How do you deal with someone who doesn't understand?
First of all, I need to understand is sarcasm is kidding or harmful or yeah. I need to understand first. I need to understand. Maybe kidding. Oh, no problem, man. I agree with you, but I don't like the joke when it took it in to harm or harmful. I don't like it. I really don't like it, but I so far away that people.
Nice. And you, Wellington?
How do I do? Depends on the person. If it's a friend of mine, I actually know how the person is. I can try to explain in a way that they will understand. Or I just say, just forget it, you know, to not explain everything, depending on the person. Sometimes I still being sarcastic, you know, to see if the person get the point of the situation, but sometimes doesn't, But like Gustavo, sometimes I just get what people say, I also believe that the person say something, so I am not the embarrassed person. The other be embarrassed because I don't get it, Sometimes if
Yes.
people ask you to do something and are just doing a joke or being sarcastic, depending on the thing I will do, if I have logic, I would do like, okay, he's ready to do that. Yeah, I do this.
And you, Johnny?
Yeah, first I try to explain, and then I make he apologize for if I how can I say hurt the another person. But yeah, just uh, just to fix the mistake maybe, or to clarify the joke, But yeah, it is not a simple solution. I just try to depend the person, Some person, oh, okay, don't worry, or other person, is more complicated. So, but yeah, I don't know, Verbal.
Yeah. And you, Lara?
Yeah, I don't remember a moment like a situation that I would not understand for someone. I did not understand, and uh, yeah, I don't remember. I'm trying to remember a situation or something, and I think it. I don't know.
Nice. Felipe, did you answer this one?
Yes, not yet.
Oh,
Is the number 4? Yes.
yes.
How do you deal with someone who doesn't understand any sarcasm or joke? Yes, yes, that's the point. Because as I said before, maybe the sarcasm it takes you some. It needs necessarily some knowledge, sometimes some cultural knowledge to understand because it's a joke. And if you don't understand the language, or if you don't understand the joke, so it's difficult sometimes. Yeah, it's difficult to understand jokes sometimes. And yeah, how do you deal with someone who doesn't understand?
Yes. When you say something, when you're being sarcastic and someone doesn't understand what you said.
Yes. I try to say it again. Yes, to explain. Yes, if the
Yeah.
person doesn't understand. Yes, but as long as this sarcasm is not offensive, right? I think it's okay. That's fine. But if it's your friend, it's okay as well because friends like to tell jokes. Yes, it's part of our life to tell jokes. Yes, I think you
Yeah.
believe. Yeah, this is nice question. You know that when a person is all the time sarcastic, it's difficult to take this person seriously. Yes, and
Yes, we're gonna talk about
that's a
it.
problem. You know, because depends on the situation, the context where you are in. If you are in talking to your boss, I think someone said that. Yes, if you are talking to someone, you cannot be this way.
Yeah. Now, question number 5. Have you ever been in an embarrassing situation for not understanding someone's sarcasm? Now, Gustavo can answer.
Yes, you know, I'm more like the person that doesn't understand. But sometimes when I and with close friends and in some occasions I try to use irony, sometimes sarcasm, but yeah, not so often, you know.
Yeah. And you, Johnny?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you? Can you repeat the question, please?
Number 5. Have you ever been in an embarrassing situation for not understanding someone's sarcasm?
Uh, Probably yes, but now I'm not remember a example, a good example. But sometimes I just try to laugh too with other guys, just for how can I say for pretend, you know, pretend oh I
Oh,
understand,
yes.
but exactly I didn't understand. I remember in my school the something I have a teacher in English. He always speak with irony and sarcasm, and some friends of mine just laughing, and are you laughing too? But I really didn't understand very well, so just for pretend the situation.
Yes, I got you. I already done this too. What about you, Lara?
I just noticed that I answered the wrong question before. I read the 5 question that is the question now, and I don't know why I just made a mess.
No
Um,
problem.
yeah, I it's like I already said. I don't remember.
Nice. And you, Thiago?
Yeah, I remember very well the situation for 20 years ago. I talked a few people about it, but I know it's recorded in YouTube, no problem.
Keep
But
going.
I will make it summary, all right?
Okay.
Fast remark. Uh, I talked in with my boss. I was good employee, or okay, but I talked one phrase, but he don't like it about it, but I never forgot. I speak one phrase, right? Only phrase. Thiago, do you need clean the floor? Oh, okay, no problem. But I will clean with my lip.
Okay.
But no, I'm not sarcasm, but my interpretation, interpretation is I will make for better for better. No clear with the brush, yeah, brush. But I will make the better to me, right? But my boss don't understand about my brain. That came my brain.
Yes.
But
Yes.
in the next day, I was fired.
Oh my gosh. What?
I talked with him. I sorry. I speak the way sarcastic, but I forgot my job.
Hey,
Oh,
Thiago, but in this
Phrase,
case,
just one phrase,
yeah.
but
yes.
Hey, Thiago, but in this case, it's not for me. It's not a sarcasm, just a problem of interpretation. You know, because your
yeah,
intention is good. You you do that. You do my better, do my best for this. You know, but your boss just interpretation in the
Yes.
wrong way. But for me, it's not a sarcasm. But yeah, well, my
yeah.
bad.
That's
So.
that's the
But
problem
a
of sarcasm.
good lesson for my life.
Yes.
I always need to count when speaking. One lesson we have 2 years, but 1 month.
Yes. That's the problem of being sarcastic, right? Because you can be misunderstood and things can become really weird. So I don't think it's a good thing. Um, who else? I'm kind of lost here. I don't know if everybody already answered this question, but whatever. I'm gonna move to another one. Are you a sarcastic person? Is there a way for people to know that you're using sarcasm in your comments? Oh, I think everybody's a little bit sarcastic somehow at some point, at some time of our lives. So, what do you think, Lara?
Yeah, usually like I'm not every time, just when I'm with friends or I have something that I can avoid. So yes, I do like a joke or something like this. But I think it's clearly a sarcasm because of my face. I don't know how to fake it. Just uh, you can see when I am being sarcasm or I am ironic. You know.
Yeah. Sometimes I think the answer, the way I answer with sarcasm, I think people realize how stupid was the question, and then they understand by themselves. Oh my gosh, yes, she's being sarcastic. Oh my gosh, what a silly question. I think sometimes we can avoid sometimes. We can avoid being sarcastic.
Yeah, I think sometimes I am more like when I am nervous or something like this because usually I am a very patient person, so I just okay.
Yeah. And you, Felipe? Are you a
Uh,
sarcastic person?
yes, sometimes, yeah, it's natural when you are with friends. It's very natural. You tell jokes and you just want to have fun, so you say things. It's interesting because when I wanna be sarcastic, I tend to be a negative person, and I try to tell negative jokes about politicians, about the news in general, right? Because
Yes.
there are a lot of memes, there are a lot of things that you can create stories, you can create jokes, and it's very Brazil is a place where you can easily tell jokes about not in
Everything.
a bad way, but there are so many facts, right? There are so many funny facts about our country that we could spend being sarcastic the whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Virginia, I know you can't speak, but you can chat. Are you a sarcastic person? Can you understand everything we're saying here? You can just chat, okay? And answer this question. Are you a sarcastic person? What about you, Gustavo? You already said that you're the person who doesn't understand sarcasm, so
Yes, yes. In fact, I was answering this question in the last round because I was misunderstood, but okay. In fact, sometimes try to use like some irony or some sarcasm. But I think that if the person knows you, as Lara said, it was a great example. This person will understand that you are being ironic or sarcastic. I think if the person doesn't know you, well, it's really hard for someone to understand that, okay, she or he is being sarcastic. And I see a lot in series, the person that is sarcastic or is being sarcastic, in the end, she or he generally says, "Oh, I'm being sarcastic." You know that, right? So I think that's a way. Yeah.
Yeah. And what about you? Who else? Johnny, did you answer this one?
Not yet, but yeah, sometimes I'm a little sarcasm. For example, when my aunt sometimes arriving, coming for my home for lunch, and but very late, and oh, he arrived early for the dinner. Sometimes, you know, but
Yeah.
yeah, more with people when you have a is familiar for you, not with a stranger. It is to avoid to speak with the persons you don't have an intimacy. But that's it.
And you, Thiago? I'm just bringing people back so you can answer while they're coming back.
Uh, I try to avoid to be sarcastic or ironic, but I need always to be polite because my job, right, is need have respect other people, but it's different to be fun or happiness in something situation. Have different sarcastic or fun. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I got you. So, guys, welcome back. I don't know if you noticed, but I forgot to send a message before, so I just brought you back to the main room. So, how was the conversation in your room? Katya, how was the topic? Did you like it?
Yes, I like it. And I'm a kind of a sarcastic person sometimes. So this was not sarcasm. I really liked the topic.
Thank you for this. Nice. And what about you, Felipe Araújo?
I like to. The guy said that I said that I'm very sarcastic, and sometimes the guys agreed. I just thought that the questions were very specific, and I couldn't remember any specific situation to talk about. That was the problem because I have bad memory. But that's it. I like it.
Nice. Thank you. And who is the guy? Duda's friend? Who is he? Anderson. How was your first time here, Anderson? Did you like the conversation?
I like it. It's really good to practice and know new people, including this kind of time we are passing through.
Yes, right. I agree with you. Who else? Arthur. How was the conversation?
Yeah, it was great, especially because Katya told us she's an air traffic controller. So we were kind of hurrying our questions to ask her about her job. And she told us a bunch of stuff about her job. It was great. Yeah.
Nice, very nice. Yes, Virginia is is answering this question in the chat. That's a good communication. Yes, sometimes communication could be so easy, but people want to make it harder. Being sarcastic. Sometimes it's funny because we need sometimes, but yes. Who else? Duda. Guys, I have no idea what else I have to say here, but I just want to know about you, know from you how was the conversation and what did you feel about the topic, if you like it or not, some tips, some suggestions. So Duda, what did you think about it?
It was good. Actually, I was in the room with Katya too, and
Oh, everybody I asked was
yeah.
in the room. Oh gosh.
Do you want to answer another person?
Well, you can answer, you have time.
It was good. Like we were laughing a lot about the sarcasm thing, and I actually said that Anderson is my friend, and I'm very sarcastic. I do a lot of sarcasm, and Anderson doesn't get it sometimes, right? And I was joking with him because it happens sometimes.
Nice. And what about you, Ronald? Don't tell me you were in the same room as Arthur and Katja and Duda, please.
And Anderson.
And Ronald and Anderson, yes.
Everybody was in the same room.
Oh gosh. Ronald? What
Yeah,
about you?
our conversation was good. I felt a little difficult to discuss this topic, but I enjoyed the conversation and try to improve my thought about this topic. But the conversation was really good. The position of my mates, classmates, was really nice. I enjoyed a lot.
Nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you. And you, Cal, just to finish the meeting, I would like to hear from you. Cal?
Sorry, what is the question, guys? I wasn't here. I'm sorry.
I'm just asking how was the conversation? What did you feel?
Mm-hmm.
What's your opinion about the topic, about the meeting? I am not sure. You can say again.
All right.
Yes.
It was great. I loved my group. I laughed a lot, and the topic was a little hard to me, but it was great because they were very funny, and I don't know. I love it.
Nice. You know, guys, sometimes I have a little problem when I'm about to choose a topic to bring for you. But sometimes I just think, oh, whatever, at least they will have fun. And when you tell me that you had fun, I'm really glad to hear this. So thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the meeting. I know it's late, everybody's tired, sleepy, and you're here. So keep coming. Please answer the feedback. I don't know if you will receive an email with it. So if you receive an email, please answer the feedback, and you can give some tips. You can give some suggestions and make TNT better. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, and see you soon in the next Monday. I don't think so.
Good night.
Yes.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye. See ya.
Bye.
Thank you.
See ya.